Hi, I'm Sharon Smith, and as many of you know, I produce videos using EFT tapping to help people with a variety of different issues, sometimes pain, sometimes just emotional things, and I do this on a fairly regular basis. And I do try to be responsive when people ask me for help with specific things. I try to produce a video for it. And last night I received a very unusual request, and this was from a woman who is dying. She is suffering from multiple stage 4 cancers, and she knows that she is very soon going to be leaving her body. And she asked if I had any advice or could offer any help for her. So I decided that this was something that was necessary. I just trust that I'm going to be guided to whatever it is I'm supposed to create next. So, my dear, who requested this one is for you and for all of you who will be very soon transitioning out of this life into the next. Now, if you maybe have a loved one who is in the dying process, and maybe you can be with them, maybe you can't, if they have reached the point where they are no longer to tap and speak for themselves, please feel free to do this tapping from wherever you are on their behalf. Just hold them in, you can just hold them in your mind and know that this will help them. Now, before we do this work, I know it seems a little silly, but please do be sure you've read my disclaimer below, and then let's come back and do this work together. All right, let's just start with the side of the hand. I'm dying, and I'm going to leave my body soon. But I choose to be okay anyway. I know that I am soon going to be leaving my body and dying. And I profoundly love and accept myself, even though I am dying. I allow myself to open to possibilities because I completely love and accept myself. I allow myself to know that there is no such thing as death for me or for anyone else. I am a powerful eternal being, and there is no such thing as death. But as I go through the process of what we call dying, I am going to leave my body. And I know that it's kind of scary to think about doing this. Even though all of us will do this at some point in our lives, because this is a normal part of life. I give myself permission to relax into this now. I allow myself to release pain. I allow myself to release fear as I relax. I allow myself to say all the wonderful things that I want to say to everyone I know and love. And if I may have waited a bit too long and can't do that anymore, I choose for all these people to know in their hearts all the beautiful things I would have said to them if I still could. I allow myself to relax as I begin the process of releasing this physical self that I no longer need. This body served me well, but it's just the house that my soul lives in. And now it's time for my soul to move somewhere else. I allow myself to relax. I allow myself to relax into the hands of God and to know that I am safe and protected and loved now and forever. As I move through this sacred process from this life to the next, I choose to radiate love and compassion. I forgive myself for anything that I may feel I did wrong. I forgive others for anything that I felt they did wrong. I allow myself to release the ties to my physical self. I allow myself to be held in God's hands and to know that I am safe and loved. And it's easy for me to move from this life into the next now. Okay, now hold your wrist points and breathe. Peace. All right, I want to thank all of you who did this work with me and wish you Godspeed.